Have you ever felt an overwhelming wave of fear, your heart pounding, your breath shortening, and a sense of doom creeping in? It happened suddenly, leaving you shaken and confused. But was it a panic attack, an anxiety attack, or could it be something more serious like panic disorder? Many seniors experience these frightening episodes, yet they often don't know exactly what's happening. Misunderstanding the differences can lead to unnecessary distress or even delayed treatment. In this video, we'll break it all down in simple, easy to understand language so that you can identify what you or a loved one might be going through and take the right steps forward. Stay tuned, because what you learn today might change the way you view your mental and physical health. There's nothing quite as alarming as suddenly feeling like you've lost control of your body and mind. One moment, everything seems fine, and the next, your chest tightens, your hands start to tremble, and you feel as though the world is closing in around you. It's terrifying. But what exactly is happening? Many seniors find themselves in this exact situation but don't always have the right words or understanding to describe it. Is it a panic attack, an anxiety attack, or something else entirely? These terms get thrown around a lot, and it's easy to confuse one with the other, but knowing the difference is crucial, not only for your peace of mind, but also for getting the right kind of help. To begin with, let's talk about panic attacks. Panic attacks can come out of nowhere, hitting like a bolt of lightning. Imagine sitting in your living room, sipping tea, when out of nowhere, a deep fear grips you. Your heartbeat races, you start sweating, and a suffocating feeling makes it seem like you can't breathe. Panic attacks typically peak within minutes, but the after effects can last much longer. You might feel drained for hours afterward, emotionally and physically exhausted, as if you just ran a marathon without moving an inch. What makes them even more unsettling is that they often happen without an obvious trigger, making them unpredictable and even more frightening. Now, you might have heard of anxiety attacks and wonder if they're the same thing. While people often use the terms interchangeably, anxiety attacks are different. Unlike panic attacks, which strike suddenly and seemingly out of the blue, anxiety attacks build up over time. They stem from prolonged stress, worry, or fear. Let's say you've been fretting about an upcoming doctor's appointment. The nervousness starts small, like a whisper in the back of your mind. But it grows. You feel restless, your muscles tense up, and you struggle to sleep. Then, at some point, the worry becomes so overwhelming that you feel lightheaded, your breathing becomes shallow, and your chest tightens. Anxiety attacks are often triggered by specific worries or fears and may not reach the same level of intensity as panic attacks. For many seniors, distinguishing between the two can be tricky because symptoms overlap. Both can cause shortness of breath, dizziness, nausea, and a racing heart. But a key difference is that panic attacks often feel like they come out of nowhere, whereas anxiety attacks are usually tied to something specific: financial concerns, health issues, or family matters. Anxiety attacks build slowly, like a storm gathering on the horizon, whereas panic attacks hit like an unexpected thunderclap. Another important distinction is that during a panic attack, many people feel a strong sense of doom, as if something terrible is about to happen, or as if they're dying. It's not uncommon for people to rush to the emergency room, convinced they're having a heart attack. But after tests and reassurance from doctors, they're told that their heart is fine and that what they experienced was a panic attack. This realization can be confusing and frustrating, especially for seniors who have never dealt with anything like this before. But what if these episodes aren't just occasional? What if they're happening repeatedly, disrupting your daily life? That's where panic disorder comes in. Panic disorder is a condition in which a person experiences frequent, unexpected panic attacks. Over time, the fear of having another attack can become as overwhelming as the attacks themselves. Imagine avoiding grocery shopping because you had a panic attack there once. The mere thought of returning to that store makes you so anxious that you'd rather stay home. This avoidance behavior can start small, but eventually take over your life, limiting what you feel comfortable doing. Some seniors with panic disorder stop going to social events, refuse to travel, or even avoid leaving their homes altogether. This is why understanding the difference between panic attacks, anxiety attacks, and panic disorder is so important. Many seniors mistakenly believe that these symptoms are just a normal part of aging or stress. They might assume that feeling out of breath is just due to getting older, or that their racing heart is just a sign of needing to sit down and rest. But ignoring these signs can be dangerous. Panic attacks, anxiety attacks, and panic disorder can all significantly impact physical and mental health. Repeated panic attacks can increase blood pressure, which is particularly concerning for seniors already at risk for heart problems. Chronic anxiety can weaken the immune system, making it harder for the body to fight off illnesses. The stress caused by these conditions can also worsen existing health issues like diabetes, arthritis, and digestive problems. Unfortunately, many seniors suffer in silence because they either don't recognize what's happening or they feel ashamed to talk about it. Mental health struggles have long been a taboo subject for older generations. There's a misconception that anxiety and panic attacks only affect younger people, but that's far from the truth. Anxiety and panic disorders can develop at any age, and many seniors experience them for the first time later in life due to major life changes, retirement, the loss of a spouse, financial instability, or health concerns. The loneliness that often comes with aging can also make anxiety worse, leaving seniors feeling isolated with their fears. The good news is that help is available. If you've been experiencing these symptoms, talking to a healthcare provider can make a big difference. There are many effective treatment options, from therapy and medication to relaxation techniques and lifestyle changes. Many seniors find relief through breathing exercises, meditation, or simply learning how to challenge anxious thoughts before they spiral into full-blown panic. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, for example, is a widely used treatment that helps people recognize and change negative thought patterns that contribute to anxiety and panic attacks. Medication is another option, though it's not always necessary. Some seniors worry about becoming dependent on medication, but in many cases it's used as a short-term solution while they learn other coping strategies. The most important thing is to have a conversation with a doctor about what's right for you. It's also important to have a support system. Many older adults feel hesitant to talk about mental health, but discussing these experiences with a friend, family member, or support group can make a huge difference. Sometimes, just knowing that you're not alone can bring a sense of relief. Support groups for anxiety and panic disorders exist in many communities, and online forums provide a space for people to share their experiences and find encouragement. Daily habits can also play a role in managing anxiety and panic attacks. Simple changes like getting enough sleep, maintaining a balanced diet, and engaging in regular physical activity can make a significant difference. Exercise, in particular, has been shown to reduce anxiety by releasing endorphins, which are the body's natural mood boosters. Something as simple as a short daily walk can help improve both mental and physical well-being. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques are also powerful tools. Deep breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, and guided imagery can help calm the nervous system and reduce the intensity of anxiety and panic symptoms. Some seniors find comfort in prayer or spiritual practices, which can provide a sense of peace and grounding during moments of distress. If you or someone you know has been struggling with these episodes, Don't ignore them. Understanding the differences between panic attacks, anxiety attacks, and panic disorder is the first step in taking control of your well-being. Knowledge is power, and recognizing what's happening can help you find the right solutions and regain a sense of peace in your life. No one should have to live in fear of their own mind and body. Whether it's a panic attack that hits out of nowhere, an anxiety attack that builds over time, or a more persistent panic disorder, there is hope. With the right information and support, you can manage these challenges and lead a fulfilling life without being held back by fear. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more valuable health insights. Your support helps us continue creating content that makes a difference. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, and let's take this journey to better mental health together.